Hello, it's Monday. I haven't vlogged in quite a while. I'm very sorry for that. I've gotten DMs. I know, I see you, I hear you, I'm sorry. Last week was super stressful, and then it was Jeremy's birthday, so I was doing a bunch of stuff behind the scenes, and I was thinking about, I'm also like down like, this is just chaos, like don't even look. We are considered a high-risk household, so you know, I don't know, it's really hard to get into it, but basically I was just really stressed out. And I'm really looking forward to when I can just not be so concerned about keeping us isolated. It's just like, I'm just so looking forward to having that kind of peace of mind again. But yeah, so Saturday was Jeremy's birthday, and I spent like 2 weeks compiling people from all over the world, sending me like birthday message videos to him. And then we started the day with that, and then we went and picked up his present, which was a surprise. His best friend and I worked on together, so I had like bought everything and then I shipped it to his house so he could finish it. So we went and got it, like the social distance version of that, which was hard. And then I picked up a birthday cake from, like, everything. We managed to do a pretty good job, but it was just so like much harder than it should have been. You know what I mean? Like getting baked goods brought to your car and stuff. So it wound up, I mean, it'll be a birthday to remember, that's for sure, but like it took a lot of work, and it took a lot of effort. So anyway, it is Monday. I had a super productive day. The first half of my day was all homeschool, and then I worked out for an hour and a half, and I so needed that. You know, something that I was telling Jeremy is, because I don't know if it's the combination of where we live, and that we're high risk, so I'm not quite sure why, but I feel like produce has been like really hard for us to get. So I was telling him, like, I want a garden, like I want a vegetable garden. That's something I really want now. So we're looking into how to build like raised beds, because here in Central Texas, like you can't just put them in the ground. There's no soil, like it's all rock. So we're looking into how to do that. And then when we have our forever home, I'm gonna actually have a vegetable garden built. I've like made that decision, because I have just been, it's just been a lot. I had groceries delivered today by a different service, because Instacart's just been such a pain in my ass and so unreliable, and it's just such a headache that I just gave up on it. So I wound up, there's this Runner City thing here in Austin. You know, you basically state what you need, what you want, when you want it by, da-da-da-da. So I used that today and was blown away. Like, that guy was amazing. He got everything on my list except for Lysol, which I did not expect, because that stuff is like gold. So it just made me really happy. I feel like I actually have I have fresh produce for the first time in like weeks. So I'm gonna make a stir fry tonight, and then I'm gonna organize my pantry. This is the whole point of me talking about this. I'm gonna organize my pantry on Wednesday. So I feel like I'm gonna do a whole video about like my quarantine organization projects, because between Peloton, masterclass, and now this is what I'm doing. I gave a talk with a friend of mine about like at-home skincare solutions. That was really brief, but it was great. And it was just so nice to like talk to somebody else and just like connect, you know? Anyway, I'm alive, everybody's okay. We've just been being very careful. I'm very glad it's a new week. I'm I cannot tell you how thankful I am that I have that damn bike, because I did an hour and a half, and I did 95 minutes today. I got off and I felt so much better. I was just like, oh my God, this is what I needed. Because I meditated, which I'm not good at, but like I did it mainly just to keep my streak alive, because of his birthday. I just like, you know, wanted to be present for the weekend. And holy shit, I like require daily cardio anymore, because I feel so much better after it. Like I really do. I just wanted to like kind of start this vlog off with like a hello and everything's okay, and I'm very sorry for the kind of abrupt, I was doing so good with those uploads, and then it's just been a rough a little bit. But we're back, better than ever. Not in this territory, but once the world opens back up safely, this will all get remedied. Good morning. It is Tuesday, and I have gotten a whole bunch of work done already today. So it's 12:41. I am exporting my second video of the day to upload. I'm gonna do my little tiny ass vlog from last week, and get that going, and then yeah, then all my backlog will be done. So it's kind of funny because it's amazing what 2 weeks ago looked like how much has happened. I know I didn't talk a lot about last week, but a lot happened. But yeah, so making headway. I thought about filming this while I was on the Peloton, and then I totally forgot. The kids are gone, so I can like cook again, like with flavor. So I basically made ramen, but like not, you know, top ramen. And I think it turned out really well. Pretty simple. I just did a base of brown butter, garlic, fresh ginger that I grated, salt, pepper, and then I kind of threw in the veggies, and I threw in like towards the end like a little bit of fish sauce, a little bit of Korean chili, a little bit of coconut aminos, a decent amount of that savory spice blend from Trader Joe's. That basically is like ramen seasoning. Crushed red pepper. Yeah, I just like played around with spices. I really, really have a hankering to just go like on a bender for spices and stuff, but obviously now is not the time to do that. Good morning. It is Wednesday. Coffee number 1. Today I am going to organize my pantry and my baking and spice cupboards. So I've got 2 cupboards. You're actually sitting in one of them. You're sitting with spices. I want to navigate that. We got the new coffee machine, so we kind of move stuff around, and I just want to do it again, but more intentionally. And then my pantry looks insane. So this house, it's like one of the things that I really don't like about this house is the pantry. I also recognize that if you're not a U.S. dweller, like my statement is absurd because I've got plenty of space. It's just, I love to cook. I love having a lot of stuff. I really do. So I want like a walk-in pantry. I also am very proud of myself because I got all my backlogged videos done yesterday. So that's what I said on Monday. That's what I'm doing on Tuesday. I did it. So today I'm on a roll. And then like I've been watching a bunch of like, okay, I think I've migrated into the phase of like nesting, you know? So I want like a vegetable garden. So I'm kind of looking into that and like, how do we do it? And then I think at the Forever House, I think I really want a greenhouse because I really want to grow like everything. Like I really think I'm going to go that far. Like I really feel it. And I just have all of these ideas. So I'm trying to like really make sense of them and like kind of really flesh them out. Hello. So I've cleaned out my entire pantry and my baking and spice cupboards. And now I told Jeremy, I was like, I don't even know what I want to eat. Like I have no idea what to cook. And he was like, let's just get Indian food. I'm like, that sounds perfect. So I spent like all that time doing that just to not cook tonight. But yeah, I also put on eyelashes and I really wanted to show up in my vlog in eyelashes. They don't look great because why would they? I just slapped them on so I could take some trash out. But yeah, I feel productive. I feel good. I'm gonna get some paneer masala in me tonight. Very excited about that. I was just saying this on stories, but I like cannot wait to get. I threw away so many spices and stuff, so I cannot wait to get like a re-up of all of that. And then I really want to get, I really, really want to start making like chili oil and like this ginger scallion sauce that Momofuku does. I want to make that. Yeah. I really want to order cookbooks, but they're not going to come for 3 weeks. I'm like, morning. It is Thursday. I'm here with my partner in crime, as always. She's underneath the blanket. Okay, so today on the agenda, yesterday I organized my pantry. Let me just tell you, let me finish one thought. I haven't had nearly enough coffee. Like, we're at this point in the day. So like, I opened my pantry this morning to get Adelaide her bone. And it was so satisfying because I was like, oh my God, what a great, I'm so proud of myself for having done that. Like, I really did it. And then I really didn't take as long as I thought it would. I say that thinking it probably took me like 3 hours, but it didn't feel like 3 hours. I will tell you something that I think is going to alter me. I talked about like, you know, I want a garden and I want like stuff, right? I don't think I'm going to use grocery delivery as much as I have. I kind of want to make grocery shopping more of like an event. You know, like I don't necessarily want to do it every day, but I want to do it and like really do it. Really just enjoy cooking. And like I already do, but I feel like this has taught me to like dig deeper and to really just like not save stuff for the weekends. So yeah, so I think once all this is over, I'm gonna really, and I can like actually go out and get stuff, or like, you know, I don't know, somebody DM'd me on Instagram and gave me like a total like ton of options for like online stuff. So maybe I'll do it now. I don't know. Point is, that's been the thing that really has changed me. I think that's the thing that I'm really like decidedly doing. Is I even told him, I was like, I'd like to go to like a Thai cooking school. I know I'm such a white person and like I know that I have no idea what I'm talking about. I know I have a very, very, very like tiny take on it, but I just have so much appreciation and love for the food, and everything I hear is just like, you know, the more I learn, the more I like it. So I was kind of kicking that around. And then like also like I've always wanted to do one of those Italian, like a tour of Italy, but through people's kitchens. So like you learn how to cook like from an Italian grandma. I think that is the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like I told him like I've heard about that for a few years now, probably 5. And I'm just like, I want to do that. Like that sounds amazing. So I would like love to do that. And those are the 2 cuisines that I probably make the most. Well, that's not true. I do like all types of Asian. So I'll do Indian, I'll do like types of Chinese. I don't really make Japanese food. I do make a good amount of Thai. I do like twists, right? Probably like a white person twist, but like I do twists. But I'm not afraid of spice. I'm not afraid of flavor. So yeah, I think that's the thing that it just like made me go like, oh my God, I need to like ramp up all of this stuff. So, but I also want to do it really like well. So I want to like learn more. And yeah, it's just fun, right? I don't know. I find it really fun. I find it really interesting. I also realize like how much I don't know. And that's coming from somebody who like likes stuff. So, you know, it's not me being picky. It's just like, yeah, I don't know the difference off the top of my head between Ras Al Hanout and Chinese 5 spice, aside from the fact that Ras Al Hanout is not Chinese. So I was thinking like, you know, do I have to have both? Or is this like one of those things where, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. My brain's just like that far down that road. So yeah, so I'm waiting for my computer to finish updating, and then I am going to do some digging about like online, I guess, specialty grocery stores. Hello. How are you? Good morning. Today is Friday. Thought I'd give you a little update because I don't think I've vlogged. I didn't vlog yesterday. Yesterday I spent a decent amount of the day doing research. I've talked about this a little bit already. I've talked about this a lot off camera. I'd say my biggest like Rona trauma is related to food, because we, for like a couple of weeks, couldn't get groceries at all, and it really scared me. Because Jeremy's high risk, so then we have a high risk household, and you know, like everything was booked for deliveries, and it was just, and then like all the groceries are sold out of everything. It's just really stressful. I've been doing some research on like growing produce and herbs, as well as maybe raising some chickens. So the girls have a playhouse out in the backyard that they're tall for their age, but they're like, I think just a little too tall for now. Like they have to kind of like duck into it. And so I was thinking about like logistically trying to think through timing for chickens, because I think I found the breed or the type of chicken that I want. And I'm looking into how many to get and that kind of stuff. I think I have a pretty good idea about that. So it's really more of a timing thing, but the reason I bring that house up is because what I would probably wind up doing is reusing that and turning it into a chicken coop. It's not perfect, but we are months away from doing this, so it's just an idea I've got currently like in my head. Sitting here on a Friday morning reading cookbooks, specifically the Chrissy Teigen ones, because I ordered the Momofuku one that's not going to come for 3 weeks, and then I ordered the Padma Lakshmi Encyclopedia of Spices and Herbs because I just wanted it, but B, like my two favorite types, and this is like huge sweeping generalizations, but my two favorite like types of cuisine to make at home are like Italian and Asian. And I don't just mean like a type of Asian. I like Thai. I like to make different types of Indian cuisine. I know that's like, you know, there's like 150 different types of Indian cuisine, but I just have this kind of endless love of learning about that kind of stuff. So for me, it just felt perfect. Yeah, so I'm really excited for when those do come. But in the interim, I'm just rereading Chrissy's, and so I'm trying to find ways to like make it veggie or pescatarian friendly. But yeah, so I'm sitting here on a Friday dreaming about going to the grocery store someday, planning for getting maybe like 6 to 8 chickens, and then also planning a vegetable and herb garden in my head. So that's what I've been up to this week. Hello, my love. My sweet baby. Oh, yes. Hello. Hello. Oh, yes. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more about your morning. Are you having a good morning? Are you having a nice, lazy Friday? Yeah. My sweet baby. I love you too. I'm getting the ball started on dinner right here. I'm making rice. I'm making jasmine rice. I'm gonna crisp it up later, so I figured I have to make it now so it can cool. And then I've got like a vegetable fried rice in the microwave that's almost done. And I'm gonna zhuzh it up with some sriracha, Thai chili powder. So here's what we're doing. This is my trick. Can we do a boil? Nice. Okay. I got these back when like there was literally nothing in the grocery store, so I'm going to eat them. But it's a vegetable fried rice. Dump it into a bowl, like so. Some pink salt. Some fresh black pepper. A little bit of turmeric, a little bit of Thai chili powder, just for like a little bit of kick. Oh, how are we doing? Yep, amazing. Okay, now we don't bring it down low. And I need to move out my rice because we're like a little dense right there. Okay, where was I? I'm gonna give it like a toss just to kind of check, see how we're feeling. How spicy did I make it? Oh, that's pretty good. Ooh, yeah, into it. And then like a little bit of sriracha. Ooh, the Thai chili comes in the back end, so just a little bit of sriracha. And then, you know what? One more thing. Sweet chili sauce. Thai sweet chili sauce. This shit, I love this shit. Let me see how it is now. I'm not afraid of spice. I just don't want, like, I don't want my face to fall off kind of spice. I definitely enjoy a kick though. Okay, I'm gonna add that seasoning salt. Just kind of ramen-y. It just kind of turns your food into like a bit of a ramen taste. And then I'm gonna add some toasted sesame seeds for some texture. And then just kind of fork it. So this is like a 5-6 minute lunch. I just got off of doing like 2+ hours on the bike. Like 40 miles. So I need to kind of like chill out with some carbs, but I also just, this is like pure, like we all are right now. This is why I was talking about having spices, because dude, I'm out of like, this would be so good with some like garlic scallion or even like chili oil. You're so good with it. Oh, that made a difference. Okay, yeah. So here you go. It's just super simple, like not fussy. This is literally microwaved fried rice that I just zhuzhed up with stuff that I had in my spice cabinet. This is not supposed to be like gourmet. It's just how to elevate it, right? It is Friday. And I really was so tired. I was so tired of looking like a trash cat that this is what I decided to do to myself. I put my hair back up in a ponytail. I basically have my pajamas on, but I put shorts on and my robe over top of it. One of my like day robes. So, and I'm making myself a glass of wine because I'm going to start cooking. And it's Friday. I don't really know why I keep saying that because it's quarantine. All the days are the damn same, but it's 4:30, so I figured if I start now, we'll be eating by 6-ish. I like to cook without being hungry because I feel like when I'm hungry, I have to like hurry because I get hangry quick, and you know that sucks. So yeah, I don't want to do that. Oh shit. God, I really miss having nails. This is so much easier when you have talons. I'm so over this. I know I live in Texas. I know that, you know, we've relaxed restrictions and all that shit today. So that's what's happened today, which is why I'm drinking. Because, A, I don't need an excuse. I feel like it. And B, our dumb shit governor is like, gotta be first. And when you got a high-risk household, you don't really want to hear that. What is this? I'm never buying this wine. Why is this? I feel like I've never had this issue with this wine before. What? Oh my God, I hate it. I don't even like know how to use my hands without nails. I'm using scissors. This looks promising. We're making headway. Fuck, I just went back down. There we go. Yay! That took way too long. I can live with that. Okay. So let's get started. I feel like I say this regularly. I love to cook. But I really, sometimes I get into like these, I feel like everybody might do this, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I get into these like rhythms where sometimes I really want to make something specific, and sometimes I have no freaking clue what I want to make. I just feel like cooking. So on nights like that, I tend to start a little bit early because I want to give myself some time. So I know for a fact I want crispy rice. So I made rice earlier today. Like right when I got off the Peloton, I made jasmine rice because I want to make it crispy. So you should have your rice cooked already, and then you should have it cooling. So I've got it in the fridge. It's been in the fridge for 2 hours, and that doesn't have to start right now. So right now I'm just going to kind of prep some garlic and some ginger. And I'm gonna cook up a cod. I'm gonna do a black garlic and orange cod. I've decided over crispy rice with maybe like I wanna do like a roasted Brussels sprout, but I also wanna do an air fried Brussels sprout. So I think what I'm gonna do is start off roasted and then kind of crisp it up in the end. Or even just broil it, I don't really know. Yeah, and then there's like one thing that I feel like I'm missing in that. So I really want to give a bunch of flavor to the rice because I feel like that it'll be crispy. And I just made it plain. I just made Thai jasmine rice. I don't know. Maybe I'll fry an egg. Don't know. Okay, so I'm going to start with my prep. This is what I'm starting with. Brussels sprouts, garlic, that's all I've got left, and ginger. Okay, so I have food scissors. If you don't have some, just stab it. Back when I had claws, I could just like rip this thing open with my nails. And I need colander. And all we're doing is breaking these things down. Let me lower this so you can actually see what I'm doing. Since these are kind of tired, the Brussels sprouts, I always let like the first couple of leaves fall off anyway, but I'm letting like all of the leaves kind of fall off just because, you know, they're busted, man. I should have really used them the other day, but he wanted Indian food and then he wanted tacos. And I don't have all my spices for Indian food. Like, it's really, and it sucks because I'm actually really good at making Indian, like I make great naan. But yeah, so we're just gonna cut up Brussels sprouts until they're all done. I will let you skip this arduous process and just see it when it's all done. Okay, so then in the end, they wind up looking like that. I'm gonna grate my garlic. I keep saying garlic, ginger, sorry. We only had one coffee today because we have to ration because of the Amazon delays. And I did 40 miles, so I'm a little tired. Personally, I love ginger. Like, it's one of my all-time favorites. I love the flavor. I love the aroma. I love everything about it. I want to start growing it. It's on my list of herbs and spices to grow at home this week. I've been doing research on. That'll go into my crispy rice. Cut up some garlic because I always kind of like to start with a base of that. And then you know what's funny is I was just thinking about how I have no idea what I'm really making tonight. I'm just like totally winging it. And how I really wish my dad was here because my dad straight up like adores every single thing I cook. He like is the nicest, most hospitable person to feed on the planet. He's just so grateful and he just swoons over every bite. It's like the best. He's exactly what you want to cook for. And then every time I say that, Jeremy's always like, I like your food. It would have just made me laugh because like, I don't say it like that, but I just, you know, it's just one of those nights where I'm like, oh, I know for a fact my dad would be like loving it and like asking to help. I miss my dad right now. Like, I know he's okay, and he's actually better where he is than he would be with us, so I am grateful for that, but I still miss him.
What's up, Mama? What up, baby?
Hi, she my sous chef.
Oh.
Okay, so then something I'm gonna do. Have my pan here that's gonna go into my smart oven. And I'm gonna put fish on one, I'm gonna put the Brussels sprouts on the other.
Screw with power for a second, so I apologize.
You're what?
I'm going to screw with power, so I apologize if I affect you.
Ah, shit, all right. The Brussels sprouts are on the thing, and now I've got to spray them again. And then salt, pepper, and then I want to do a little bit of garlic and a little bit of ginger, just to keep the flavors kind of staying together and like harmonious throughout the dish. You know what I mean? So they kind of like talk to each other and pull from each other. That's why I like do I grate the ginger and I like mince the garlic or chop it or whatever your view of smallest is. Now I'm gonna wash my hands again. So this is from Costco from like a while back before all of this shit happened. And these are really good. So we're gonna eat the last two of them. Okay, well, that's preheating. I stick it in. I'm not precious. Turn the heat on. And I'm gonna use avocado. Ooh. So you just wanna cover the whole bottom. And then I start seasoning already. So, salt, black pepper, garlic, ginger, and I just let it go to work. It's over medium heat, just so you know. I'm gonna throw in some turmeric. And I like heat. I don't want to like, you know, melt your face off, but like I like heat. So some Thai chili powder. And then just give it a toss. And you like take your time because it gives everything a chance to like open up. And the turmeric gives everything a really beautiful color. Here's my rice from earlier. So just kind of let that open up for a while. It's just a really great time to clean. Okay. I left it a little too long. That's okay. So now we're going to dump in rice. So it looks like this. And I'm gonna reduce the heat to like medium low. Okay, so I just took it off the heat. This is kind of what we're looking like. It is a little liberal with garlic. Sometimes I do that, but it'll all work out. So I'm also going to just kind of let it like chill for a second. Kind of still have a few minutes left on the roasting of the fish and the Brussels sprouts. Okay, so I just made an executive decision to add some toasted sesame seeds to it, just to kind of oof up that crispiness. Yeah, so I'm gonna just let it sit for another couple of minutes, and then once the greens and the fish are done, we'll plate. So the fish and the sprouts have been in there for about 18 minutes and 15 seconds or so. So I'm gonna actually move them up and I'm gonna broil them for like another maybe a minute or two. And there you go. That's what we are having for dinner. A little heavy on the carbs, but I'm gonna blame the all the cycling today. Black garlic and orange cod, garlic and ginger Brussels sprouts, and then my crispy rice that I just kind of threw shit into. Okay, it's Saturday morning. I made Jeremy orange rolls, but they're not very good. So today we're doing like random household projects. You know how I was bitching about we don't like the ice. Do you remember we talked about this? So now we have an ice maker. So I had to find a place to put it. Now I also have to clean it.
That saves us a whole $5 a week.
An ice?
Yeah.
Yay! It also saves us an outing.
Which that would be a little over 2.5 years for an ROI.
I think it's more important that it saves us an outing because that ROI is a lot higher and a lot faster. Potential, you know what I mean? The risk on that?
Sweetie, our fleet average is 14 miles per gallon.
I'm not talking about cars, baby.
So we're at the gas station like every week.
No, under normal circumstances, yeah, but I'm talking about Rona.
Rona?
Yeah, like the Rona ROI with not having to go to the convenience store is super high.
Why are you bringing that bitch into this relationship?
Because it's why we don't leave the house.
Mm.
We're high risk. I like you more than I like ice. And ice is important for coffee, so that's saying a lot. Okay, so we have to clean this. Isn't this nice?